Alright, what's up guys? We are here in my friend's garage. We are going to coat these beautiful Velgen satin black wheels. So obviously these are brand new 20-inch. These are for my friend Ignas's M4. He just got them, so it's going to be an amazing opportunity. Totally clean wheels to get a coating on them, and we're going to be doing CarPro DLUX, which is a trim and wheel coating. I haven't used this on wheels yet. I have used it on my trim, and it's really good. And this should be safe. I looked it up, and I looked on CarPro's website for the satin finish. It's not going to gloss it up or anything like that. The plan right now is to do 2 coats, and that's really it. We're just going to protect it with CarPro DLUX here on these satin wheels, and we're going to get started. So the first step here, all we're going to do is we're going to use some CarPro eraser on just a clean microfiber and just give them a quick wipe just to make sure, because I was picking them up earlier and I was doing a bunch of other stuff, we were moving them around. So just to make sure, we don't need to clay them, we don't need to do iron out or anything like that. There really shouldn't be a reason that there should be contaminants on these things yet, so which is amazing. There's no tires on it, there's nothing on them. So it should be really quick. CarPro DLUX. And so we're going to start the prep stage, just wipe them down really quick. First step, I'm just going to spray this on the towel. You really don't need very much. And just give it a quick wipe on the full area. And CarPro eraser, the only point of that is it absorbs oil and it preps the surface, it cleans the surface. So if there is anything on it, which there probably is a little hand oil, which probably isn't a huge deal. We're just going to wipe it down really quick. So that's super easy, super quick, not much to it. Alright, next step is going to be applying the coating, but one trick that I learned, I actually didn't know this, I can't believe it. So when you put this, that suede microfiber on top of the block that comes with it, you just place it on top. It has these little cutouts here, which I didn't see at first, so all you want to do is, place it and grab a credit card and just kind of tuck it in. And that keeps your suede applicator in place. You don't have to hold it or it's not going to fall off. So that is a super helpful tip that saves a lot of time, frustration. If you drop the suede, you probably want to use a new one. So this will keep it secure and make the job a lot easier. Alright, so starting the application process, gloves are necessary here. You don't want to get anything in your hands. We have our suede applicator and we have CarPro DLUX, as I mentioned. So all you have to do is apply it to your suede applicator. And the first application I usually do a little bit more than you normally would, just because it's completely dry. And all you're going to do is just follow the seam of the wheel. Just the whole design of the wheel. You want to cover the entire wheel. I mean, that's pretty obvious here. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. Make sure you're getting all the corners easily. And the key is lighting as well. And this stuff, before you buff it off, which I'll show you once I get to it, takes anywhere between 1 minute to 10 minutes to completely dry, or to be buffed off. And it's 1 minute if it's super hot, and it's up to 10 if it's like 50 degrees. So I'm thinking about 5 minutes in this environment, but we're gonna test it a little bit. And I'm just gonna go, I'm finding that this applicator is a little difficult to use. So I honestly might get my finger, we'll see what I decide. And you can see these are satin wheels, but it's not glossing it up, and I haven't even buffed it off yet. I'm glad that these aren't the most intricate wheels as they could be. They aren't 5-spoke, but it could be worse, that's for sure. And if you see any spots I miss, let me know. We can go over it. And if I miss a spot, it's not, in my opinion, is this is not like a Seacourts UK type deal where if you miss a spot, you have to really wake it up again and hopefully not have any issues, but potentially have an issue with dealing with that if you forget an area or let it dry. I don't think this is as bad. Not like Seacourts UK. Seacourts UK is very sensitive. So I'm trying to get this corner here. You can see like I was going over this, but you can barely tell. So that sucked. We ran out.
On one wheel.
Oops. One of them's gonna look good. Rest. Yeah. All right, and this one. Can't tell. I know this one's done. This one doesn't look done.
This one, no.
No. Yeah. Having a second set of eyes is really helpful too.
Human camera holder.
Yeah. Way better than a tripod, that's for sure.
It's like a drone on legs.
Yeah. I don't have to control it either. The lighting in here is pretty good. Hopefully everyone's happy about the lighting. Yeah, it's hard to get it in these corners. So if you any wheel is going to have corners like this pretty much, I would think. So you have to really make sure. Or sometimes I take off this and honestly just put my finger behind it. That could be easier in this situation.
So what is this called again?
It's called CarPro DLUX. DLUX. It's for, you can get specific rim or specific trim, but this is for both. Safe on satin wheels, good on trim, plastics, rubbers, anything. And it'll last a lot longer than a dressing, because the dressing just kind of stays on the surface. This just kind of grabs and semi-permanent. Should last a year. We're gonna do 2 coats. I mean, I would think this would definitely last a year.
You look defeated.
Huh? it was a lot of work. It's concentration. A lot of the coating is concentration. So I pretty much started over here. I should have timed it, but I didn't. I don't know if it's been a full
Video
time.
is 10 minutes, so you did it in 10 minutes.
Okay, so 10 minutes is pretty much max. So what I'm thinking, if you look right here, there's only a few, like, this looks a little wet, so it might be a little thicker. So we'll give it another minute maybe, but this looks like it's ready. You know, this is back to satin, and then this is kind of the gloss because it's fresh. Like the middle is really glossy because I just did that, but over here looks like it's ready. So all you do, take a microfiber that you are gonna throw away, because once you get this coating, any coating at all on this, it's trash because it stays in the microfiber. There's no way to wash it out. So this is from CarPro. I bought it and I'm going to throw it away. But you honestly, you just buff it off, and obviously you can see it's satin. It's weird to think. I was honestly a little hesitant, but I looked online and I asked my other detailing friends. I have a chat that I double checked with everyone there, and everyone said it was fine. So we're just gonna work. I'm gonna use my finger here. I think I might take off the applicator pad. I don't know if a lot of detailers do that, but it's easier in some situations where you have tight spaces. So,
Or if you have a smaller one.
if you have a smaller one, yeah, you know, they kind of send you the standard size, where you can cut your own. I mean, honestly, whatever works. But the behind the finger is easy because there's enough microfiber that, you know, it kind of gets in the spaces, and you can feel it with the tip of your finger. You can feel the crease of the wheel. Yeah, and if this has been 10 minutes, I mean, it's not 50 in here, you know, like it says between 1 and 10 minutes, and it's just not 50 degrees. Plus we're doing 2 coats. So theoretically, if I really was premature with taking this off, I would think that hopefully I would be a little more diligent with the second coat. So it'll still grab. So this is, I mean, it comes off easy. It's not like Seacourts UK. I keep talking about Seacourts UK, which goes in the paint. This stuff, super easy to take off. I mean, almost no thought involved besides just getting it off and not scratching the wheel. And don't forget, we didn't do the barrel yet. That's super easy. We're just gonna go kind of around the inside and then behind the face of the wheel. So I'll show you that in just a second. I'm just gonna finish getting the rest of this coating off and we should be good to go.
Got a mosquito right next. Nice.
Fucker.
Kicking a mosquito is not gonna kill
I
it.
just kicked it. Just kicked that mosquito in the face.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Is yours on? Oh my god.
Yours is on too.
I know. Unsub.
He kicks mosquitoes, bro.
Who's that? That's abuse. The ecosystem.
Animal abuse.
Someone probably would.
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
probably.
Yeah.
How dare you?
No respect. You're wearing a shirt. You're supporting like poor children and their tears and stuff. Like, what's wrong with you?
Shifted perspective. I thought you had a shifted perspective.
This is almost as good as driving a GT3. Almost.
So this supposed to protect the wheel, or help it?
Oh yeah. So this, I mean, this really will keep it cleaner. Like a coating, it's the fact that it blocks out so much dirt. I mean, the wheels are still going to get dirty. I mean, if you have a coating in your car, you have a coating in your wheels. People think that it like never gets dirty. It still gets dirty.
So it's easier to clean.
It's way easier to clean, and the biggest part is it's easier to clean.
So it's not gonna be like the last time you told me.
So that's the Hydro 2. Use it on your wheels and it screwed them up. So we're not putting Hydro 2 on this. This is a coating. So this is pretty much, I mean, it's one of the best, in my opinion. It's one of the most popular. It's one of the best. It's used everywhere. There's a lot of video, information, pictures on it. So that's just honestly where I went. You know, I went to it. And like I know Corey from CarPro, so I figured, I mean, it just seemed like a good idea. So, yeah.
It looks, the color already looks deeper.
It's deeper. I
don't think it lost the satin look.
No, I
way
don't
look.
think it did either.
It's just, this looks kind of gray.
Right.
Like dark gray. This actually looks black.
And keep in mind, like the lighting, this light is closer to this wheel, and this isn't cured yet.
Yeah.
So it could look a little bit different in 24 hours, but it definitely didn't.
Well, this is the first coat.
Yeah. So we'll do 2 coats, and I wouldn't think another coat would make it look any different.
Just extra protection.
Yeah, it's just another once over. So I want to take a peek just to make sure I didn't miss any areas.
Let's see.
Next step, I'm gonna do the barrel. So, actually, it's probably fine. What's funny is like how perfect they look now, and then as soon as you drive, I mean, they're gonna be dirty. Not gonna be as dirty.
Looking
as
forward to it.
Yeah. Not gonna be as dirty as they would be without it, though. We'll do the pain in the ass parts first, probably.
Spokes.
Yeah, just the back.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, well, this part is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just the way it's cut, I guess. I mean, this, like, the rough part doesn't really matter. It's just more dirt to accumulate, I guess. I don't even know how easily that would buff off. Just to make sure that. So, I'm gonna be a little messy. I'm just gonna get this kind of back right here.
cut them off when you do the.
Yeah, and then I'll do the even on the barrel, which will be hard to see once the wheel's on, but we can see it now, so make it perfect. Just
Yeah, how many of those little bottles did you bring? One?
It should be enough. I mean, hopefully it's enough. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 coats too. Well, that'll be good.
It's crazy. I thought you already dropped at least a gallon.
Stuff smells good.
Yeah.
Makes me
Pretty
happy.
strong, strong smell,
Yeah.
but not bad strong.
It's not like unbearable, but you don't want to smell it too long. Yeah, see how it's running out?
Yeah.
There's some more. Overlapping. Yeah.
Can you use my polishing pads after?
Polishing pads?
Yeah. What do you think those are? It's 3,000.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. That's another video.
Rims got destroyed by
Step.
polishing
Industrial
pad.
grade polishing pads to the test. Yeah, and it feels, this definitely feels grabby now, which is what a lot of coatings do. The front I couldn't really tell, but
Small areas. Now you got
yeah.
bigger surface area. It's touching the pad.
And put this cap on so it doesn't cure in itself.
So total 23 minutes.
What did I say, 15?
Yeah.
So we'll just do these first, since that's what we did first.
So realistically, it's gonna take you about 20 to do a
Yeah,
wheel.
but it'll take less because I kind of already have an idea of like the outline of the wheel. Like the first one always takes the longest because you have to sort of figure out like the curves of the wheel and like where you fit your finger easiest and where to start and where to end. Like it sounds really simple, but like you save like at least 20% of time on the other ones probably, I would say. Well, so. And I mean, it felt grabby, so I feel comfortable removing it. Alright guys, first wheel is completely done. I think it looks great. You know, it's not 100% because it hasn't been 24 hours yet, so it looks a little bit more glossy, I would guess, than it will look like if you compare it to both of these, to the other wheels that are over there. So we're gonna finish the rest of the 3 tonight, and hopefully we're gonna get a second coating on really quick. I'm not really too worried about it, but yeah, so it's super quick, super easy. I'm gonna be using probably a mix of the applicator pad, and then I'll probably take this off and just put my hand behind it because it's much easier to get in the grooves of the wheels that way. You sort of learn on the first wheel and then figure it out on the second and third and fourth, and then just kind of go to town from there. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. This will be in the description. I have a website that's in the description. My Instagram has updates like this. I'm working on this tonight, so there's going to be posts, you know, regarding this tonight. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.